A good leader is not someone who does what people expect you to do. A good leader is someone who does what is in the best interest of the people, even if they don't get it at that time. Retrospectively, history has to write and see whether or not you did or not what was good or not. At the moment, it may not be understood, but I think my father was the kind of person who didn't want to play it safe. He could have played it safe, honestly. But he didn't. Why? Because he didn't want Iran to fall behind. He knew we had a limited amount of time to become self-sufficient, not to depend on oil and gas as our primary source of revenue, which would one day be depleted, and build enough momentum in industry and infrastructure that the country is finally on its feet and ready to run. And he had limited amount of time to do it with. And he took a lot of risks doing what he did. As I said, retrospectively, I think today people have a different read on him and what he tried to do, as opposed to what was the interpretation 50 years ago at the time all of this happened. And it's always like that, unfortunately. It's always like that. You can't go back. What I'm trying to say is that the biggest lesson that I've learned in life is never look back. We can only look forward. But draw from the lessons only because for history not to repeat itself, you have to avoid making the same mistakes over and over again. That's the learning curve. And at the end, that's all I can say, regardless of, the emotions of the moment or how it was done or not. But the fact is that at the end, what remains is a legacy of what was good, bad, or ugly. And, ultimately you move on and learn from all of that.